This is a very simple submission, okay? A lot of times when you're going for the Americana, okay? We go for the Americana here. You grab the Americana, you start applying Americana. And your opponent starts stretching the arm like this. He's really strong, okay? He's stretching the arm. When that happens, it's really hard for me to bend his arm back, okay? So if you stretch the arm really fast like this, what I do, I have the option to go to a straight arm bar. Check this out. If I turn his thumb up and push his wrist down and have my forearm under his elbow, he's gonna tap. It's gonna create like a leverage here where he's gonna tap. If his hands keep feeling facing this way, he's not gonna tap. He can resist. So you gotta turn his thumb this way, and then you drive the wrist towards the mat, like the pinky towards the mat, and you lift this elbow here. Okay, but you just like lift like this. You don't lift like that. So you keep your wrist on the floor, your hand on the floor, and just lift the elbow. Okay, so it's gonna look like this. I'm here. It's gonna stretch. I'm gonna turn. Okay, and I need to find his elbow here. Okay, and when he's stretching, look, if his arm is like sideways like this, I gotta fix. I use my hand to fix his hand and keep his pinky towards the mat. Now I'm gonna push down the pinky towards the mat and lift my elbow, force him to tap. Okay, it's gonna look like this. So I go 1 and then 2. Okay, that's a great way to submit. But the problem is, if you do that without covering his arm, he can turn. For example, if I'm here with Jonathan stretch the arm, I'm attacking, keep turning, Jonathan. He keep turning. Okay, and then when he turns like that, he can pull the elbow out and start like escaping, or even like sometimes he's gonna hug my back here, okay, and start like bother me here, right? And I start losing the position, losing the control of the fight. So when I attack the American and I feel my opponent start stretching his arm like this, I like to go with this leg, okay? I can do it from here. I can tap him from here if he doesn't turn, but for sure he's gonna turn. 2 ways I can staple his arm here. I can go and staple his arm like this. Okay, if I staple the arm now, try to turn. Now he cannot turn, so I'm here. But it's really hard for me if I'm too late. Okay, if I do like that, great. Because you never know like if he's gonna stretch the arm and turn. Okay, let's say if I'm here and Jonathan, just stay there, Jonathan. I decide to go here and then I just staple like this. And I start attacking the straight arm lock here from after the Americana. So Americana grip with the straight arm lock, right? So like this. So great, right? So I control him right here. But it's not all the time that I'm able to do that. So a lot of times he's gonna turn really fast, okay? And what I do, instead of staple his arm, I will staple his neck. So I go with my leg right here, like this, okay? I keep my frame right on his neck, try to sit up. Right now, it's really hard for him to sit up, okay? So I go like this. I go 1, 2, and let's say Jonathan start turning like this. So I always can pass my knee under his armpits like this. And then I go here. And now I keep him like this. So keep the frame here, and now I go for the tap, okay? You can do over or over the arm or over the neck, okay? And when you go over the neck, you can even go with the other leg with the knee on belly, okay? So you can make really simple here. It looks simple like this. If I'm on the side control, as we learned from the side control too, it's pretty much easier for me to just do that because my arm is like crossing, my body is crossing his body right here. It's hard for him to turn, okay? Even though it would be better for me to do like stapling this arm here, so I prevent him to turn that way, okay? From mount, you can do like this. So you go 1, 2, you put your knee here, and then this other leg you can put over his belly as well. Okay, here, and then start applying the position. So he's gonna try to roll, he's gonna try to move. I just keep really strong here and then finish him. Okay? This is just in case my opponent is really, really strong. Okay? So again, so step 1, step 2, he stretch, I go right here. So I can start like tapping like that. Try to turn, Jonathan. If you tap, great. But if there's a lot of resistance, then I need to put my forehead on the floor, pass my knee in the front of his neck, okay? And now I can put this leg here, and then I start Try to turn once. It's really hard for him to turn. Then I control him. Okay. So just practice this 6-10 times each side. Okay, every time, so you can learn the technique. Do it slow and make sure you squeeze. Okay, everything's super tight.